What if a mother, in a desperate attempt to save her daughter, ends up marrying a demon? This is the chilling story of the Demon's Bride, a haunting tale where a mother's love drags her down a path so dark that coming back is almost impossible. How far can a human go for their child? Can someone really sell their soul just to protect the one they love? And even if they do they truly escape the consequences, or do they become a part of that darkness forever? The story begins with a mysterious young girl, dressed in a deep red bridal outfit, sitting silently on her bed. There's something unsettling about the stillness in the room, like the air itself is holding its breath. And then suddenly, an unseen force begins to move. Her jewelry, her veil, slowly starts slipping away, as if something invisible is claiming her. And in that moment, a terrifying truth is revealed. This girl, Ranti, has already married a demon. And she didn't do it alone. Behind this unholy union stood a mysterious old woman, someone who knew exactly what she was doing. From here, the story shifts to what looks like an ordinary family, 3 women, running a small chicken shop together. On the outside, everything feels normal, routine, almost mundane. But inside that house, chaos is quietly growing. Every single person is fighting a battle no one else can see. Ranti has a little daughter, innocent, pure, who softly asks her father to drop her to school, like any other child would. But in this house, responsibilities weigh heavier than love. Her brother-in-law, Bayu, spends his days at home, obsessed with cockfights, while his own wife, heavily pregnant, is still forced to work through exhaustion. And then there's the old woman in the house, a figure everyone fears, her mother-in-law. She constantly taunts Ranti, no matter what she does. Whether she manages the home, or struggles outside to earn, nothing is ever enough. No appreciation, no kindness, just endless blame. Ranti everything in silence. But inside, she's slowly breaking. The pain that cuts the deepest is her husband, Bao. Every time she's accused, every time she's humiliated, he never stands up for her. He just watches, distant, silent. And that silence becomes louder than any insult. That pain, that helplessness, begins to push her, inch by inch, toward a decision so dark, so irreversible, that it promises nothing but fear, death, and complete destruction. Ranti had just finished her exhausting delivery shift and was finally heading home, hoping for a moment of peace. But the second she steps inside, something feels horribly wrong. Her footsteps slow down, then stop completely. Right in front of her, her mother-in-law is crying uncontrollably, while Siti is desperately trying to calm her down. A wave of panic rushes through Ranti's chest as she asks, "Mom, what happened? Why are you crying?" But before she can even finish her sentence, her mother suddenly snaps. Her voice rises in anger, blaming Ranti, calling her careless, every word hitting harder than the last. And then comes the news, the kind of news that shatters your world in seconds. Her daughter, Nina, has been in an accident. In that moment, it feels like the ground disappears beneath her feet. Her mind goes blank. Her heart starts pounding uncontrollably, and without thinking twice, she runs. She runs like her life depends on it, straight to the hospital. When she arrives, she sees Gita completely broken, tears streaming down her face as she confesses, "This is all my fault. I forgot to pick Nina up from school, and while she was walking home alone, the accident happened." Those words don't just hurt, they destroy Ranti from the inside. She feels herself collapsing emotionally, barely able to stand. Desperate, helpless, she folds her hands in front of the doctor, her voice trembling, "Please, save my daughter. I'll do anything. I don't care how much it costs." But the doctor's response cuts even deeper, like a final blow. Nina's condition is critical. At this point, only a miracle can save her. And just like that, hope starts slipping away. Now Ranti sits alone in the cold, silent hospital corridor, completely drained, her eyes empty, her soul heavy, as if the world has already taken everything from her. Time feels frozen. Every second feels like torture. And then, something strange happens. Out of nowhere, an old woman appears. There's something unsettling about her presence, something that doesn't feel normal. Her name is Yutari. She gently offers Ranti some food and says in a calm, almost knowing voice, "I know, You haven't eaten anything since morning." Ranti freezes. Her eyes widen in shock, because she never told her that. Not a single word. So, how does she know? Itari smiles, but there's something eerie behind that smile. Then she hands Ranti an old, worn-out piece of paper and whispers, "If the hospital can't save your daughter, there are other ways to heal her." And before Ranti can even react, before she can ask anything, the old woman suddenly disappears, as if she was never there at all. After a while, the doctor finally delivers the news. If Nina is going to survive, she needs a major brain surgery, and it's going to cost a fortune. Ranti doesn't hesitate. She puts in every last bit of her savings, even starts thinking about selling her car. But it's still not enough. When she brings up the idea of selling the house, her own family turns against her. Her mother-in-law blames her instead. "If you weren't so busy with your work, none of this would have happened." No one stands by her. Not even her husband, who works on ships out at sea. He straight up refuses to give his savings. And just like that, Ranti is left completely alone with no way out. That's when she suddenly remembers the strange woman from the hospital. With trembling hands, she pulls out the piece of paper the woman had given her, and reaches out. But the woman isn't offering help. She's offering a deal. A terrifying one. She tells Ranti about a dark ritual, the Gori ritual. A forbidden ceremony that could heal her daughter, but at a horrifying cost. Just one condition. One night, she must marry a demon. The moment Ranti hears this, something inside her shatters. Everything about it feels wrong, unnatural, evil. But when the life of someone you love is on the line, right and wrong start to blur. And in the end, she says yes. The ritual begins. Strange chants echo in the air, disturbing preparations unfold. Then she's taken into a room, the floor covered in white jasmine flowers. And they tell her, "Now, you must surrender yourself to the demon." Suddenly, the room fills with an unseen presence. You can't see it, but you can feel it. Something dark, something watching. Her clothes, her jewelry, begin to fall off on their own. She tries to scream, but no sound comes out. And in that horrifying moment, the marriage is sealed. Outside, the woman stands there, smiling, as if a long-awaited wish has finally come true. After the ritual, she gives one final warning. Every week, the demon must be fed chicken liver. And this is where the real story begins. The moment a human being unknowingly trades away their own soul in a deal they can never escape. The next day, the house felt wrong. Not just quiet, but suffocatingly silent. Like something unseen was watching, waiting. There was a strange tension in the air. One of the chickens had gone missing. And somehow that small detail made everything feel even more unsettling. Nothing seemed normal anymore. And then suddenly, Nina returns home, completely fine. No wounds, no weakness, like nothing ever happened. The family is overwhelmed with relief. Smiles return, hope flickers again. But City, she doesn't buy it. Not even for a second. Something about this miracle feels off. Deeply wrong. In her gut, she knows, this isn't healing. This is something dark. Something unnatural. She starts paying closer attention, watching every move, every shadow. And soon, the house begins to reveal its true face. Doors that were once open, now mysteriously shut. Rooms swallowed in darkness. Strange movements. Whispers that don't belong. And then one day, she sees her, the same mysterious woman, standing inside the house. Just staring. But before City can react, she's gone. Vanished into thin air. As if she was never there. The fear starts to grow, slowly wrapping around her like a cold grip she can't escape. Until one night, everything changes. City witnesses something so horrifying, it shatters whatever doubt she had left. With trembling hands, she secretly records it, and that video spreads like wildfire. Goes viral. But instead of answers, it brings something far worse. The danger escalates. Ranti begins to change. Her eyes no longer look human. It's like something else has awakened inside her. Something evil. Something hungry. She suddenly attacks City, violently, uncontrollably. Somehow City survives, but just barely. Now the house is no longer a home. It's filled with fear, suspicion, and secrets buried deep in the shadows. And one terrifying question hangs in the air. Was Nina's recovery really a miracle, or the price of something far more sinister? The night grows heavier, darker than ever before. Everyone is locked inside their rooms, trying to ignore the dread crawling through the walls. That's when Vayu returns home late at night. Calm, almost too calm. He casually asks City to go to the kitchen and make some noodles. Nothing unusual, or at least it shouldn't be. But the moment City steps into the kitchen, her breath catches. She freezes. The noodles are already cooking on the stove, slowly bubbling, as if someone or something was just there. Confused and uneasy, she turns around, and there, standing right behind her, is Ranti. A twisted, unnatural smile stretched across her face. Before City can even process what she's seeing, Ranti does something horrifying. She plunges her bare hand into the boiling water, without flinching, and pulls out a frog, alive, squirming, and then she bites into it, raw, chewing it slowly. The sound alone is enough to break City's sanity. Terrified beyond words, City runs, desperate to find Vayu. But when she reaches the room, her heart drops. It's not Vayu, it's Ranti. Before she can scream, Ranti lunges at her, grabs her throat, squeezing the life out of her. City struggles, fights, but it's useless. And in the most brutal, inhuman act, Ranti kills her, then tears her open and devours her liver. The next morning, City is gone, just like that. No trace, no answers. The family assumes she left, maybe ran away. But the truth is far darker than they could ever imagine. And it doesn't stop there. One by one, the chickens start disappearing too. And with each passing day, the house sinks deeper into something cursed, something evil, something that's only just begun. The very next night, Ranti's true horror finally reveals itself. Her eyes glowing blood red, her hair messy and wild, and in a chilling, distorted voice she calls out to her own daughter, "Won't you come with me too?" In that moment, everyone begins to realize something is terribly, horribly wrong. When Ranti discovers City's lifeless body, panic takes over her. Her hands tremble, her breath turns uneven, and in desperation she goes to a witch hoping for answers. But what she hears shatters her soul. The witch looks into her eyes and says in a cold, echoing tone, "That demon now lives inside you. It has already married you. You are no longer just a woman. You are his bride." Those words hit Ranti like a nightmare she can't wake up from. Her world breaks apart. But deep down she knows it's already too late. At the same time, Vayu finds City's dead body. Rage fills his heart and he immediately suspects Ranti. But the truth is far more terrifying than anything he could imagine. That very night, in a horrifying transformation, Ranti lifts Vayu into the air, as if controlled by an unseen force, and kills him without mercy. Now the house is no longer a home. It's a place filled with fear, silence, and death. Gita finally understands. There is something evil living inside Ranti, something inhuman. She calls for help, bringing in someone who claims to understand such dark forces. But even he, after seeing Ranti, is overcome with terror. He runs away, leaving behind only one desperate advice. Everything can still be saved, if you pray. Slowly, painfully, everyone begins to accept the truth. This is not superstition. This is a living nightmare. Ranti is no longer human. She has become the demon's bride. And now it all starts to make sense. That mysterious woman from the hospital, she was never just a stranger. She was the root of all this darkness. As time passes, the situation grows even more terrifying. The demon inside Ranti completely takes over her body, her mind, her soul. She becomes a danger to her own family. Suddenly, a horrifying scream echoes through the house. The grandmother's voice, filled with pain and terror, and then, silence. When Gita reaches there, her heart sinks. The grandmother's lifeless body lies on the floor, and standing behind her is Ranti, no longer human, but a terrifying entity. Something evil, something unstoppable. Gita and Nina rush back home, but by now, fate has already made its move. For a brief moment, she fights back, tears streaming down her face as she struggles against the darkness. Gita, Nina, run away. Please, I can become that thing again any second. Gita doesn't want to leave her, but Nina pulls her away, knowing there's no saving her now. Ranti makes the ultimate sacrifice. She pours petrol over herself, her hands shaking, her eyes filled with pain, and sets herself on fire, ending not just her life, but the demon's hold over her. But was it really the end? Because the real horror was still waiting. In the post-credit scene, Geeta and Nina are shown starting a new life in a different village. Everything seems normal, peaceful, like the nightmare is finally over. But then, Geeta opens a cupboard, and her blood runs cold. Inside, she sees the same red bridal dress, the one Ranti wore, the symbol of that cursed bond. Which means, the demon is still out there, still watching. I'm still waiting. Evil is never easy to destroy. Sometimes, to end it, you have to burn yourself along with it. But if fear is only buried, if it's only suppressed, one day, it comes back, stronger, darker, and far more dangerous than before.